Hi, I'm Chris Grono, and this is the first episode of What I Think. Today we're going to be reviewing an HFS200 Canon Vixia camera, and we're going to be doing a little demo display of it. Here's the camera right here. I've been using Canon HDSLR cameras for the majority of my footage that I'm filming. In fact, I'm using a Canon 7D right now. But I needed something that would record longer for event style shooting. So something that would record over an hour straight without stopping and starting every 12 minutes. So I use this primarily as my master shot for events, and I go around with the Canon 7D and a T2i on both sides. Works out really nicely, a 3-camera shoot for an event. One thing I like about this camera is it has a tracking where you can touch the screen and it tracks someone's face. It also has zebra stripes. It has 2 SD card slots, which I have 2 32 gig cards in here, so a total of 64 gigs, which is a lot. At the highest setting, I think you can record for 8 hours straight. It's really great. The thing I don't like though is when you take these out and put them in the computer, you have to drag the entire card over, and then you have to use Final Cut Pro to convert the footage to ProRes, whatever you edit with. So just like the Canon 7D footage, I convert everything to ProRes. It has a great stabilization feature as well. You just go into the menu here and turn on a stabilization feature there's 2 different ones actually, I believe. The first one is dynamic and the second one is standard. Dynamic you can really use when you'll hold it and then zoom. It really produces smooth results. It's a CMOS chip HD, but I haven't really noticed too much of the jello effect. What I was thinking was I'll give you a little test shot of this baby on a Steadicam Merlin. So we're gonna put our Canon HFS200 on a Steadicam Merlin and see just how great the stabilization feature is. We'll put it on and off, do a little test shots, and see how it looks between 24p, 30p, and just kind of like a montage of demos. So for this camera, I would give it a 9 out of 10. So what I like about this camera is it has great manual controls, including manual controls for audio and video. It also shoots in 3 formats, 1080p at 24 frames per second and 30 frames per second, as well as 60 frames interlaced. And lastly, I think it is very compact, lightweight. It's a great thing to just throw in your bag and have, you know, a B-roll camera. One of the things I don't like about this camera is the touchscreen. It is hard to maneuver. It really is a professional consumer camera. So thanks for watching. Stay tuned. We'll see you next week. I'm Chris Grono with another What I Think here at I Think I Can. Thank you.